Tinubu's sack warnings to ministers. Wike and others received unexpected message from Tinubu, and is shocking to them. Okay, so Tinubu has just issued a sack warning to Wike and other ministers in Abuja during the ministerial retreat that he had with them. So President Bola Tinubu has issued a stern warning to Wike and his other cabinet members, okay, making it clear that their positions are contingent on their ability to fulfill their responsibilities. And during the inauguration of the 2023 cabinet retreat for ministers, presidential aides, permanent secretaries, and top government functionaries at the presidential villa in Abuja, he asserted, if you are performing, there is nothing to fear. If you are not performing, we will review your performance, and if you cannot deliver, you will no longer serve in our administration. He's talking now. Acknowledging the challenges that lie ahead, Tinubu emphasized the necessity for decisive action and a comprehensive action plan from all stakeholders. He also expressed his readiness to confront the challenges and liabilities inherited from the predecessors since assuming the presidency. Tinubu underlined the administration's commitment to leaving no room for excuses, stressing the need or the careful selection of highly capable individuals in his cabinet to assist in meeting the expectations and aspirations of the citizens. He emphasized the importance of assembling the best minds in his government to address these challenges effectively. To ensure accountability and performance evaluation, the president had designated the social advisor on policy coordination, Bala Hadiza, to lead the result and delivery unit. This unit will be responsible for monitoring key performance indicators for all ministerial appointees at the conclusion of the retreat. All ministers will be required to sign a bond of understanding to assess their performance against set expectations. The Tinubu administration also outlined a range of key priorities for its cabinet members. These priorities include addressing food security, eradicating poverty, fostering economic growth, and generating employment opportunities. Additionally, they aim to improve access to capital, prioritize inclusivity by leveraging the country's skill base, enhance security, uphold the principles of fairness and the rule of law, and intensify efforts in combating corruption. This stern message from President Tinubu underscores his unwavering commitment to delivering on his promises to the Nigerian people. It serves as a clear indication that underperforming cabinet members will not be tolerated, and that the accountability and results will be at the forefront of his administration. What a deceit. This man is just speaking English and lying to Nigerians. That is the truth. So he said, deliver or be fired. President Tinubu issues warning to cabinet members. So the thing here is that Tinubu is just blowing cold air. The fact remains that he's deceiving Nigerians. Okay, he's talking about accountability, talking about eradicating poverty, he's talking about, creating employment opportunities, talking about everything. Meanwhile, he's putting 5 billion for presidential yacht. He's putting 1.5 billion to buy cars for the office of the first lady. He's putting almost 3.7 billion again to renovate Aso Villa. This, and at the end of the day, he's getting everything he wants, and he's talking about employment opportunities. His sentiment is what is driving him, and he's just lying and deceiving Nigerians. I must tell you the truth. Because what we are seeing him say is different from what we are seeing him do with the executive and the legislators and the judiciary as well. So his words are far, empowering, okay, or far away from what he's doing. Just do what I say, not what I do. That is what we see here. So all these ones is talking here, perform or be fired, accountability, you'll be supervised, you'll be monitored, your performance assessment will be done, your key point indicators or key performance indicators, KPIs, will be assessed, All that. What about his own KPI as a president? If we got to mark his own KPI, are you sure he has scored up to 3/10? No. And he's talking about renewed hope agenda. We had not seen renewed hope here. Hope has been dashed in Nigeria, and Nigerians are groaning and mourning and crying because of hunger and joblessness and poverty. Okay, all these ones is saying, I don't want to believe it, and I think a lot of people would not want to believe it as well. Yeah? What is he saying? Somebody say, if you want to stay in the cabinet, do your best. But if you don't want, we are on the queue to perform, since we have delivered during the campaign and elections and elected APC as our party. Can you imagine? So somebody is saying here, all the ministers should perform or be removed. They themselves are lined up to replace them. Anybody that is not performing or that is underperforming by the assessment that will come afterwards. So, so people are waiting. That is why they are lobbying. Everybody's lobbying to be minister, to be AD, and to be aid to aid. Not be small thing. A minister will have an aid will have an aid. His aid will have another aid, and that is what I see. And they are just creating offices for themselves and making bloated budget to be able to fund those offices and make money for themselves, not for the interest of Nigerians. I must tell you, the first 5 months of this administration has shown that this government is obviously not going to do anything meaningful to help Nigerians. It's an unfortunate situation that we are facing here. So all these ones is stern warning. Okay, like Wike now, the way Wike is behaving shows that it's in alignment with Tinubu. This is the kind of person Tinubu would like to work with. I don't think anybody saying Tinubu will sack Wike. It's not going to be possible, because Wike is already the key person is using to destabilize PDP and have upper hand against other opposition parties. Wike is not just a minister of FCT; it's a tool that is used to destabilize PDP and to scatter APC, a Labour Party, and to create problem everywhere, so that there be divide and rule. Using Wike to create divide and rule everywhere. Look at what he's doing in Rivers State. It's obvious that if it's not taken, they will cause problem in Rivers State, and the military will take over, and the next thing you see, APC will take over Rivers State. There is a plan, there is an agenda, and there's a direction they are pursuing. It's only the clever person that will see it far away. Okay, so Wike, is the only condition that Wike can be sacked is if the whole Nigerians rise up against him. That is all. But for Tinubu, Wike is the best. It's being used to scatter PDP, it's being used to scatter River State, and being used also in a way indirectly to create problem for Labour Party. So I don't know how Wike can, he will not be sacked. Others may be sacked, but not Wike in terms of performance. But will Tinubu be able to sack anybody? Because everybody he brought in are his own, is his own person. He has brought almost everybody that is connected directly and indirectly to him. So he will not be able to sack anybody. That is why I said all these ones are wash. He can't sack anybody. The cabinet is over 75% Yorubas, if not 80%. And these are the people that he worked with when he was governor of Lagos State. So how can he sack them? He sees them as his children, sees them as his people, and time to favor them. And these are also people that have one baggage or the other that is also using to protect himself and to protect those people. So these ones are just watch for Nigerians to see that there's a president in place. But all this are not going anywhere, we are sure of it. Nobody will be sacked. This is an empty threat. So thank you for listening, and let's have your comment.